I am Elise and I am Lotus. Bienvenue chez Lotus.
Welcome. I am Bespoke, it of Lotus.
Я Виталий Петров. I am Lotus.
Hello, my name is Jack Stewart. When I hear the name Lotus, I think of Colin Chapman, and I think of Jim Clark, because he was the greatest guy.
Je suis Eric Boulier. Welcome to Lotus.
I am Bruno Senna. Bem-vindo ao Lotus. Of course, for me, Lotus has a very special meaning because I attended race there. It's been quite a special team for him and obviously for us. Two great names coming together.
I'm Austin Owen. Welcome in Geneva. I am Donato Coco. Benvenuti a Geneva.
I am Clive Chapman, and I am Lotus. Welcome to Geneva.
I am Danny Bahar, and we are Lotus.
We are Lotus, and we are in Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Chief Executive Officer of Group Lotus, Danny Bahar.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome. What more can I say? Let me use these few seconds and moments to think about the last, let's say, 6 months, which have been incredibly exciting for us. And before I go any further, I would like to thank you for giving us your time today. I know you are all super busy with a lot to cover, and I appreciate the interest you have in Lotus. I see some familiar faces here, so I know it's a welcome back for some of you. Those of you who were here last year don't need to play spot the difference to recognize the transformation the Lotus brand has undertaken in just 365 short days. And as I said before, what a year it has been for us. On 30th of September in Paris, we unveiled an entire new range of sports cars. An Esprit, an Elan, an Elise, an Elite, and an Eternal. Starting to come out in 2013. Obviously, as well as sheer excitement, understandably, there was some natural skepticism about the scope of this vision. But rest assured, we very well know that now our challenge is to deliver. Everyone on our team is excited, and you can really feel the energy and anticipation at our home in Norfolk. Here is a little something to remind you that our future is with us every single moment.
There is no other sports car manufacturer that has won so many titles.
British icon Lotus will be doing something no other car manufacturer has ever done before.
The idea is finally to bring Lotus back to its legitimate place.
What Lotus has achieved in the past 60 years is something very outstanding.
This launch is a signal to the world that Lotus is back. The legend is reborn.
We can find our desires. But when we stop making fires, we get inside. Whether we like it or not.
2010 was the dawn of a new era for Lotus.
I'm going in for the kill.
What a year.
I'm doing it for the
Companies like to make a splash, and Lotus certainly did that today.
They unveiled 5 new cars at once, where most manufacturers would just unveil one. When I sat in it, it reminded me of when we were driving with my basic instinct and I had all 4 wheels off the ground going over those hills in San Francisco.
With the new range, we have captured the very essence
better use of commonality, we can minimize our development curve. These cars are much more than an incredible vision. They are reality, and they're coming to life.
2010 saw the rebirth of Lotus. 2011, the vision comes to life.
Lotus's new era going forward as scheduled. The real hard work is well underway. For anyone who missed the stunning new Esprit, the first of our new range to be produced, it will be here in less than 48 hours for the public to enjoy. But enough of the future talk. We shouldn't forget that we're living here and now, and trust me, the here and now has its own excitement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Lotus, and we are the Lotus Elise Club Racer.
Here's a car for everyone who felt that we were losing touch with our roots. Our exceptional engineers have put even the lightest of Lotus's modern cars on a diet and managed to shed a further 24 kilograms. The traditional Lotus approach of production and purity leads to one of the most iconic lightweight sports car around. For over 15 years, the Elise has become a legend in the sports car market, carving out a niche with a dedicated following of lightweight fans. And now, the new Club Racer will definitely give the lightweight lovers something to celebrate. The Club Racer is everything that's cool about the Elise. It's fast, it's raw, it's responsive, and it's a huge amount of fun to drive. But we're hoping it will appeal to more than just the purists. Hopefully, it will attract new fans too. This new model demonstrates once again just how versatile the Elise range is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Lotus, and we are the Evora S and the Evora IPS.
We presented these cars last year already, but they were a little lost amongst the hype around the rebirth of the brand. I want to emphasize their importance to us today. We love the Evora, and in your articles you have highlighted its wonderful ride, handling and steering, and we adore the Evora S. It's the next level of Evora experience. It communicates with you even better. The suspension settings has been fine-tuned for added power and provides a higher degree of precise control. It responds even more to driver input. It's an instinctive car, believe me. The experience is pure. You won't realize what you were missing from your driving experience until you get behind the wheel of the Evora S. And the clever IPS version of the Evora allows you to switch between manual pedal shift and automatic drive modes. You also have the option of selecting the Sport mode, which showcases the Lotus Sport driving experience, allowing the driver to really feel each gear shift and be in complete control of the transmission. It's been a long time since Lotus created an automatic, and we've spent a great deal of time refining this one to make sure that it perfectly complements the Evora drive experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Lotus Advisory Council members Bob Lutz and Tom Purvis, accompanied by Formula One legend Jean Elise and Kourosh Mansouri. We are Lotus, and we are the concept Lotus Bespoke, designed by Lotus, supported by Mansouri.
Stunning Evora concept car demonstrates the scope of future Lotus customization and represents the beginning of a new tailoring strategy by Lotus. We are testing the water Once we have your feedback, we'll decide on the next steps. So, you're in charge. Our thanks go to Kourosh Mansouri, who created this car in record time. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Lotus, and we are the Lotus Evora Enduro.
The Evora Enduro is the perfect example of race car, road car technology transfer. This race machine will be the base point from which the GT2, GTE homologated cars for endurance racing, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans, will be built. As a GT4 endurance, this car has already achieved great success, including the Dubai 24-hour race earlier this year, where Nigel Mansell's son, Dragon Leo, came third in their class. Let's just hope for more of the same with our other racing disciplines, which leads me nicely to the comeback of the year. Think of no better platform for an automotive brand communications than Motorsports, and in particular Formula One. And we're well aware that there has been a lot of controversy around the use of our brand in F1. How could we ignore it? That's why I only want to say one thing. We're Lotus, we're the car manufacturer, and we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Lotus Renault GP. Please welcome Group Lotus Director of Corporate Operations Gino Rosato and the Lotus Renault GP drivers Vitaly Petrov, Nick Heidfeld and Bruno Senna.
Well, for beginners, welcome to the three of you, and thank you for coming out. It's very kind of you. So, Nick, you're a new arrival. I guess the first question everyone here is asking is how is the well-being of Robert Kubica and what you can inform us so far?
Well, I think regarding the circumstances, he's fine. I think most of you know that he had quite a violent crash while he did some rally driving. But he's getting along, and we all hope that he will be back in the car soon.
You've been out of action for some about close to a year, where you've been testing for Pirelli and all. What's your defeat now to get into the car, to be able to perform? What's What are you feeling like? What do you foresee in the near future for yourself to get into the future?
Well, of course, I would have liked to come back under different circumstances, but on the other side, it was very much unknown for me that I get this sudden chance, and I tried to make the most of it. And I have to say, Lotus, Renault, F1 did help me a lot so far in making life easy for me. They've all been very open. I tried to put my experience into the team at the moment, try to help them moving forward, and things are looking good at the moment, but obviously we have to wait and see.
Thank you. Vitaly, you're the guy who's been, for sure, foremost the one testing the car off, the one who's been leading the project since the beginning of the year. What can we expect from Lotus GP this year? What do you see?
Hello everybody. In the moment it's very difficult to produce what car can do it in the moment, but the team is doing a great job this year. So the car looks very, very aggressive and very impressed. So just let's wait the first Grand Prix and then we will see where we are.
How is the car performing compared to last year? How are you seeing good changes properly? You see proper ways?
The car looks very, very good. And the biggest change is just we have a new tires. This is why we need to adapt our driving style. But the car looks very impressive. So we are looking forward, and then we need just to wait the first Grand Prix.
Well, best luck to both of you. Bruno Senna, black and gold, iconic situations altogether. What does it mean for you now, following obviously in the footsteps of such an iconic setup of colors with an iconic name like yourself? You're not going back. What does this mean to you more on emotion?
Well, who would have thought that I'll be in Formula 1 in a black and gold Lotus, kind of repeating history in a bit. But for me, it's a great proud moment. Not only it's something that brings good memories, but also it's a championship winning team. Has won championships in the past, and being part of this is it's really good for me.
Another thing you'll be doing for Lotus is also very important, is you will also be testing these road cars. So give a bit of Senna world into our road cars. So what do you plan on bringing to those cars? What is your challenge to bring your experience from Formula 1 onto a road to give something to the clients that's special, from passion to technical side?
I'll try to participate as much as I can on the development of these cars. I think the racing experience can always bring the edge to a road car. If you know how a race car behaves, you can give a bit of the taste of how a race car behaves on the road for the customers. So try not to make it too difficult to drive, but make it good fun.
Well, guys, we're counting a lot on you guys and your support, and best of luck. We're all behind you and as one, and good of luck. Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen. Best of luck for the season ahead. Our best wishes go to Robert Kubica, but of course, welcome to Nick Heidfeld. Please allow me to sum up. We've got solid partnerships both on and off the racetrack. We've got fantastic cars with the Evora range and the Elise Club Racer, and we're testing the water with the new Lotus concept Bespoke. I also would like to thank you to our advisory council members Bob Lutz, Tom Purvis, Burkhard Göschel and Frank Tu, who are helping us through these difficult but exciting times. Ladies and gentlemen, Lotus' new era has really begun. Thank you very much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Lotus and we are in Geneva. Enjoy!